Your young minds needed to protect themselves. That's why you subconsciously repressed those memories.
Then, if that's true, for the past 10 years, I've been pinning the blame for what I've done on Espella. It can't be. It can't be true. It's impossible!
Ah!
Darklaw's just disappeared!
She's donned the invisibility robe.
High Inquisitor Darklaw, she's running away!
But did you hear that? It was her that once destroyed this town.
Our lives have already been messed up so much, we don't need this now!
She's got to pay for what she did! Capture her! Oh, Darklaw!
Oh, Nick, look at the bell tower! Espella's gone!
No, she's on the roof!
What the fuck?
I beg you, don't blame Eve! It really doesn't matter anymore who rang the accursed bell! This town was all created for me! It's my fault you've all been used and suffered so much!
Espella, what are you saying? Please, come down, right now! You haven't done anything wrong. It was all my fault.
Dad, I know that you did this for me. You've been so kind to me. And what did I do? I selfishly ran away from home.
Espella?
I will finish your story for you. The evil witch will be gone forever, and everyone will live happily ever after.
No.
Dad, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Wait! Don't do it, Espella!
Oh, I was hoping.
What are you... Isn't that... Darklaw? But why, Eve? Why would you? I finally remembered everything I've done. You're not the only one who remembered. You still have the pendant. Yes, of course. That's because somehow I always knew it was important to me. Espella. You kept your pendant as well, didn't you, Eve? For some reason, I just couldn't let it go.
Espella! Miss Darklaw!
Quick! They'll fall if we don't do something!
Let's go. We have to save them.
No, you won't make it there in time.
Why?
The wooden handrail Eve's holding onto is rotted through. We need some sort of magic to save them.
No way!
Magic, you say?
Got an idea, Professor?
If a bit of magic is all that's needed to save these two young ladies, then perhaps that is something I can arrange.
What? You can?
You have to let go! Otherwise you'll fall too!
Professor?
What's going on here? Anyone?
Professor! You're a sorcerer!
No, Miss Faye. We've already established that magic doesn't exist, even in this town.
But then, how did you just do that?
Really?
What you've just seen was the last and greatest illusion within Labyrinthia.
Pointing!
An illusion?
Magic is but an illusion, and this illusion has been produced through the power of suggestion and Liberlim's medication. Everyone in Labyrinthia has been under this particular magic spell. Now then, shall we break the spell?
Magic was the last mystery to be solved.
Oh, that's right!
You've seen it through. You've seen through all my tricks, Layton.
I wouldn't have done it without the vital hint you gave me when we spoke in your tower. The final spell is concealed at the start.
Okay, so what does that mean?
As you know, all spells are listed within this book.
When did you get the book?
Right! The Grand Grimoire!
Now, what did Mr. Cantabella mean by the start?
The front cover?
Precisely, Mr. Wright. The final spell shall dispel the illusion. The correct incantation is hidden on the front cover itself.
Well then, Mr. Wright. This is the final puzzle. Soon, a new day will begin for the townspeople. Let us put an end to this illusion. Once and for all.
Yeah!
As Layton said, this is the final puzzle of the game. Puzzle number 70, the final spell. Hidden on the cover of the Grand Grimoire are the characters that spell out the true magical incantation. Select the characters on the touchscreen and slide them over their counterparts on the tome to make them vanish. The grand finale approaches. Remove the extra magical characters from the Grand Grimoire's cover to reveal the hidden incantation.
So, I guess in the meanwhile, Espella and Darklaw are just floating.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Or Eve.
Yeah, isn't the chord music great?
Yeah! Yeah, it is. Okay, I received one. What? Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. There it is.
Oh!
Mm-hmm. Like,
I see another.
I also see another.
I also see another. Alrighty.
The one that looks like a parrot on the far right.
This one?
Yeah. No.
Not that one?
No.
Top middle.
It looks like a birdie.
This one?
Yes.
I'm actually trying to be serious here.
Yes.
Okay, I see it. Alrighty.
Lightning bolt.
Oh, there it is. I was trying to find that.
Left. Or sorry, right. Tiny one on the right.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Oh, the number 3.
This one?
Yeah. Go to the top.
Oh,
left.
top right.
Top right?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, yeah, top right.
Ooh.
Sorry, I don't know my lefts and right.
A little lower. A little over to the right.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
The E is pretty obvious at this point.
Oh, yeah.
The second to right symbol
This
in
one?
the middle. Bottom. That one.
This one?
I think. No, the one on
No, it's not reacting.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay, and through that, this one is uncovered.
The one on the far left is uncovered.
yeah. It looks like a little sword. Check mark. Yeah.
Where's the dot? Where's the dot?
I can't find the Oblivion symbol anywhere. That bird is up top.
There it is.
There we go.
And then there's this
This
final
is hard.
symbol.
I don't know where that is.
Down.
Oh no, it's a far right, Rob. Right in the middle. Bottom. Over to the right.
Oh, I see.
Oh!
It now. Yeah, it's so faded. What the heck?
Bravo!
Let us think about it.
Yeah!
Nice.
Every puzzle
So-
has an answer.
So is it the point? Is it the point?
No.
spell?
No, it actually
No.
spells out. Just shush and watch.
The sun is rising, and when it does, its light will reveal the truth behind Labyrinthia's mysteries.
Now, Professor?
Yes. Shall we, Mr. Wright?
Oh. Oh.
So this is the real magic behind Labyrinthia.
Excellent work, my boy.
Huh? Hey, it's Luke!
How did you get there?
Oh, he saved the day! This is the only time I'm useful.
After this, you're going back in the cage.
No!
Oh my god.
No, but there is one last explanation, Pooja. This is what it's all been leading up to.
Hang on a second.
Mm-hmm.
The town's full of machinery?
Oh, man.
So much for magic. It was all done with these machines.
That's right. With magic, witches can fly, buildings can disappear. Those are no easy feats to stage. To make all those incredible things real, we needed a great deal of machinery.
That's where the money
Couldn't
comes
you just,
in.
I don't know,
Mhm.
made the magic a bit simpler?
Well, he did at the beginning.
Yeah.
If
The more complex it gets, the more real you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Should have written simpler stories then.
I mean, it's 10 years,
Witches
Pooja.
would say the incantation, and shades would stop time with their silver bells.
Mm-hmm.
Silver bells.
And
We're
they
doing
go
this
wild
again.
with these machines, making all
You're
sorts of
doing this
crazy
again.
Stuff happen. That's so cool. I'd love to try it.
Oh, Maya, no.
I took a quick crash course before operating the machines. Not bad, hey?
How?
That's where he was the entire trial.
Oh.
But in the earlier cutscene, he was right by Layton's side.
Yeah, no, he came back just in time.
Yeah,
See
remember, only Layton appeared
What would we do with
at the
magic?
court.
No, I know, but in the cutscene that happened just now as they were falling, wasn't he in that cutscene?
No. That's
No.
why I was asking
Oh.
where he was.
Okay.
So when's my turn? I want to pick something
Maya,
up with the
no.
ground and make it fly through the air.
Maya, no.
Maya.
I wish
no.
you'd stop looking at me when you say that, Maya.
Well, in any case, I think we should head back to the courthouse.
Right you are, Professor. The judge might have fallen asleep waiting for us.
Huh? What?
What happened?
Why is the sun
The
out?
sun has risen above Labyrinthia and has shown us our town's true form.
I gotta say, a lot less impressive with the machinery in the background now.
Also, they've been in this trial all night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I really don't think there's any need for a verdict anymore. The witches on trial weren't witches after all. I am deeply relieved that those I have sentenced are still alive and well. At last, I can step down from this seat with a clear conscience. And now, the final verdict in the last witches' court session ever to be held.
We are all guilty.
Not guilty.
Except you, Luke.
What did I do?
You did something.
I don't know what you did, but you did something. Oh, my feels. Oh, this is very classic music.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit, I'm actually kind of tearing up a
With
bit.
with just a little bit of an orchestrated remix. Just a little bit.
It's just everything is good in this game. I'm very grateful for all the help, Professor.
The feeling is mutual, Mr. Wright. A gentleman always fights for the truth. I could not have done otherwise.
Especially since I didn't have my sword on hand.
Oh, hey.
Oh!
I'd like to congratulate the two of you. You both did splendidly in the court.
Oh! It's the judge! He has legs!
The last time... See, Maya didn't even realize the other judge had legs. Only Edgeworth did.
Yeah, it's the only other time that we see the judge outside of his seat.
Mm-hmm. You brought to light the truth in this town.
The truth?
The truth. Although I still find it astonishing that we could not see all of this. Man, I wonder why.
I can finally do that.
I cannot even begin to imagine how it was achieved.
Because this is the one part. You know what? Pooja, I'm gonna let you just think for yourself on this one. Storyteller?
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna have her think of it now.
Oh no, I'm talking about when the time comes.
Yeah. You were all given a very simple instruction when you were hypnotized. You cannot see pure black. That was sufficient.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. That's what hit everything. The robes, all the contraptions. Yeah, they're made out of pure black.
Mm-hmm.
But what about his freaking outfit?
Pure
That's
black.
not pure black, shut up.
You understand now, Pooja?
Yeah.
You understand now?
No, see, Pooja, his outfit's a little gray, so it doesn't count as pure black. Oh, now I see. These strange contraptions are now made from some sort of black metal. Wait just a second. There are plenty of black objects along Labyrinthia, are there?
Thank you, Luke. Yeah, that's right. My hair is charcoal black, too.
Ah, but it is not pure black.
Oh my god.
Layton, please.
What?
What we often perceive as the color black is in fact far from being pure black. Our brains interpret reflections of light as colors.
Oh, so these don't reflect light at all.
Objects which reflect even the smallest amount of light are not pure black.
Pure black is only encountered within nature as darkness. Darkness, sir?
What's dark?
The machines used in Labyrinthia are coated with a special material developed by Labyrinthia. It absorbs light without reflecting any. It is the only material that can be said to be pure black.
Oh, I bet this invisibility robe is also made of the same material, right? Okay, that clears it up.
doesn't make it less stupid.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's pretty stupid.
That's correct. And of course, the bell tower was concealed using the very same material as well.
But it was fabric.
The hypnotism must have been really, really strong then.
Mm.
You think? They completely forgot their identities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you think about it, this town abounds in all things invisible.
Huh?
Yeah, what you can't see, you just assume isn't there. Isn't that right, NES games, all of them?
Miss Darklaw, or should I say Miss Belduke? Yes.
Oh, look at her outfit.
Yeah. For 10 long years, your memories had been suppressed. The truth about what occurred in the Belfry was invisible to me, you mean? Mr. Cantabella and your father knew it all along. They knew who actually rang the bell.
Oh, no way.
What? Did they really? Is that true, Cantabella?
Oh, I like how they made some space for him.
Part the C for the storyteller.
As we have demonstrated, it was easy to deduce from the situation in the Belfry. But if he knew that all along, why didn't he say something?
He cared about you too.
It was, of course, for your own good.
Don't be angry at her!
You were trying to pin the blame for that disaster on Spella.
Yes, I was, but if you knew that, why did you keep quiet about it? If you had only scolded me back then for lying, maybe Spella wouldn't have had suffered so much trauma.
It was your eyes, Eve.
What?
Your eyes weren't those of a liar. You believed in what you said. You truly thought it was a Spella. What you saw was too much for you to bear. Your mind blocked out the real memory of what happened in order to maintain your own sanity. Had I called you a liar then,
You would probably have suffered a mental breakdown.
or been in a similar state as a Spella.
Mr. Cantabella and your father created this town.
For the both of you.
You were mistaken in thinking it was purely for Spella's sake.
No way.
It was also for you, Miss Belduke.
Oh.
Remember what your father wrote in his suicide note?
I have only two concerns. The first is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
Yeah, that sounded weird and out of context because, you know, people would think she was talking about Jean Grey. But nope, it was Eve the whole time.
I had an argument with my father once. He was always thinking only about the town, and paid no attention to me.
So you moved out and broke off contact with him. But you were also wrong about your father. Not a single day passed without him thinking about you. He helped to make the story I was weaving a reality for your sake.
I've been so ignorant. I was so convinced father was driven to suicide by you. Father couldn't bear the sense of a guilt he had accumulated over the past 10 years. Even though he killed himself in the end, I believe you were always the most important thing to him.
Oh, Darklaw. Yeah.
Eve?
Oh, these two.
Espella. Espella, what I did to you is unforgivable. I rewrote your story, putting you through all this. I can't believe I went to such an extreme because of one wrong assumption. No, it's okay, Eve. I wasn't angry. You weren't? You've always been on my side, protecting me. And even today, you saved my life. Espella. I also owe you an apology. After all, I forgot about my dearest friend. I'm so sorry, Eve. Ah, there you are, Eve.
You too.
Oh my god!
You too, Kitty.
Oh my...
Your cat's called Eve. You know what I've just noticed? You two are very much alike. You and Eve the cat. What?
Man, it's almost like there's a reason for that.
It looks like Eve has taken a liking to the other Eve.
Oh, very clever.
You got that right, and the similarity is really striking.
Well,
Maya, she's not a cat waifu. Calm down.
Luke would know best. After all, he can understand animals.
This is very true.
Oh dear.
My accidental guests, Professor Layton and Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I must say, I am indebted to you.
Don't mention it.
You know, when I started planning my revenge 3 months ago, Mr. Layton was a part of my plans. I needed to lure him to Labyrinthia.
Why me?
You were famous in London, and word of your skills reached me even here. What's more, you specialize in mysteries. So I thought that if you came to this town, you'd feel compelled to solve ours.
Well, I am honored.
That's cool. And what about me?
Oh!
I'm still here, right?
Well, about you. How should I put it?
No, no.
Come
It
on.
was purely accidental.
Oh man.
You mean it wasn't planned?
Oh, poor Phoenix.
That's what that means, dude.
As you know, Espella escaped and got involved in that incident on the freighter. As a consequence, I had no choice but to bring you here.
I see. I shouldn't have asked. Pride suffered yet another blow.
What pride? That's pretty presumptuous.
Exactly, Rob. Exactly.
It's pretty presumptuous to think that you have any pride after, was it 4 games?
By this point, yes.
It's alright, Phoenix. It's gonna be okay.
Spoiler alert, it doesn't get better from here.
Can't escape your fate.
Heh.
You're doomed to always find trouble if it doesn't find you first.
And I know. I keep getting arrested.
Every game, it's fine.
How about some words of sympathy for a change?
No, fuck you.
No.
Wait, does it get
Phoenix.
disembarred after this game?
What? Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Terribly sorry.
Okay.
The only thing on my mind the last 3 months was revenge.
I promise you.
Whatever your intentions were, the last witch trial has ended, in the best possible way for this town. You were correct in your judgment. You always are.
You're too kind to me.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Eve, for opening my eyes.
Sorry to break up this little happy ending, but I've sort of got an important question. Why were you going to end the story?
Oh no. No, music, don't do that. Don't do that.
Only Newton knew the real reason. I am suffering from an incurable illness.
Oh!
What?
Dad, you're ill. Is it serious?
It is
Yeah.
a rare disease with no known cure.
That makes its appearance in other games following this one.
Oh, does it?
At least one other time, I think.
Does it?
Fact check me on that, Chris? Or was it in the previous... I remember it being mentioned at least one more time.
Well, let's get to the disease first before we... Because I don't remember if that's true or
Why
not.
didn't you tell me? Had I known...
I wanted this to be my secret. I suppose that was a bad decision on my part.
One of many, storyteller. One of many.
I'd finish the story before I died, and lay the foundations for a new world. Honestly, I was desperate. I didn't much care about Labyrinthia anymore.
Dad, why did it have to happen to you? Especially now that we're finally back together.
Cheer up, Espella.
How can I?
Labrellum's new drug development center contacted me a short while ago. They have succeeded in creating a new medicine, thanks to Belduke's research. It's a top-secret wonder drug for my illness.
A wonder drug?
Newton had been working on finding a cure for my illness until the very end. It would seem that the cure was his final gift to me.
My father.
Newton was the truest friend I ever had. I'm going to undergo surgery. Do not fear, I shall return. So stop making that sad face, Espella.
Dad, will everything be back to how it once was?
Of course it will.
And Eve, will you still be my friend? Of course.
Oh, I was hoping we'd get a pic.
Glad that the game decided to give us the spell holding Eve animations at the end of the game.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm going to drop you off by Mr. Claire's bakery. I've got so much to tell her. Do you mind if I go, Dad? It won't take long.
Of course not. Please do.
Looks like Eve wants to come too.
Which one?
What?
Yes.
Oh, you meant the cat.
Yeah, I think that's gonna get confusing.
That's fine.
Espella, mind if we tag along? I just want to stuff my face.
No, that's something she would actually say.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Not at all. You're welcome to come.
Awesome! Maybe we'll get some tasty baked bread out of this.
There it is.
There it is.
I thought we were going there for a different reason. Well, anyway, I'll be off then, Professor.
Pass on my regards to Mr. Claire, Luke.
So this really was Layton's game all along, and Phoenix was just in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Poor Phoenix.
Literally and figuratively.
Also, you gotta remember, Phoenix's game takes place in Japanifornia. This is England. This is Layton's territory.
This is straight up England, yeah. So, what's gonna happen to the town? I've released everyone from hypnosis.
Oh, that was easy.
They will soon recover the memories of their lives before Labyrinthia. As of today, Project Labyrinthia is over.
So they all have to move out.
Perhaps. Well, but at least you could say it was a success. No, but like all jokes aside, it was successful.
No, he's actually right because it did accomplish what he set out for it to do.
Mm-hmm.
True.
It took a lot of turns, but it got there.
Yeah. Ah, I see.
They are free to leave if they so wish. I imagine they will make a run for it.
They turn around, everybody's just gone. It's like, oh, that was fast.
That was I thought it would be at least a little bit of like, sentimentality, but they just fucked off. I mean,
They decided to leave.
they just decided to leave. This place will turn into uninhabited ruins, just like it was 10 years ago.
I have some doubts about that.
What?
Oh, Judge.
Your Honor.
Yeah!
Good trial music, good.
I am the one who knocks.
Let's get all the Chris voices in here.
That this town is an artificial creation of yours. Nonetheless, to us Labyrinthians, the past 10 years were real.
No one can yet tell how this town will change. However, it is possible that some people will want to stay. Who knows? Perhaps you will find yourself creating a new town along with them.
A new town, you say? I am no longer the judge, but, if possible, I would like to remain here.
Oh,
You have my gratitude, Your Honor. You need not address me as Your Honor anymore. Sir
Call me Jeremy.
Storyteller.
Aw.
They're like the same age.
And so,
Hold on.
the last witch trial has drawn to a close.
And so has my part in any Phoenix Wright game, because I am being replaced. I'm not wrong. And...
What did Mr. Wright, Mr. Layton, and my father talk about?
I don't know. What did they talk about?
That I do not know.
Thanks.
Stop being smart.
Dad made a promise to me.
Myself?
Once everyone
I was gonna
recovers
say
their
Maya,
memories and
actually.
he is cured of his illness, he will return to write a new story with everyone's help.
Figuratively, I hope.
Yeah.
This time, the story will be real without any lies or illusions.
Oh. Oh, they didn't fall asleep.
There's a fuck you. Sorry, had to get that out.
Probably because they had to treat the water. Also, yeah, I saw Wordsmith
Almost
back
as
there.
if it's ringing in a new beginning for the town.
Thank you, Eve.
Okay, then.
Calm down, Rob.
When you are ready,
Bite
Mr.
me.
Barnum.
Hey, there's Barnum.
Oh, hey! There's Barnum.
Oh, look at his doggy!
Yeah, they finally got me out of the prison.
Oh, so much for everything!
I kind of missed a lot. What happened?
You take care now. You too, Mr. Cantabella. Bye.
Constantine is the
Be sure
best
to
popper.
visit us again.
You can bet on it!
I wish all of you the very best.
Also, I kind of like the storyteller's
Mr.
hair
Wright,
down.
I
Yeah.
knew I could count on you to stand your ground and fight me to the very end.
Fight me, right?
Me too. I always believed in you, Professor. And I know it's why we managed to get to the mysterious truth behind this town.
When we get back to England, we'll drop by and see you, Luke.
Great! I'll show you around London.
Can't wait for that to never happen.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to become a sword master in Smash Brothers.
I was just gonna say, now if you'll excuse me, settle it in Smash!
And they've made a statue of Layton and Wright.
Oh.
This is a good game.
So, before we get to anything, Pooja, as somebody, again, as somebody who entered the end of the game, good art. What'd you think?
I loved it. It's a game made by Capcom, and even if it's got some, even if it's contrived sometimes, they always know how to make a world, make characters, tell a story. Good music, good dialogue. It's just, what more could you ask for? And because I was here for mostly the trials, it still felt like a Phoenix Wright game to me. But it was enjoyable to see Layton there, and everything about it was so good.
Yeah.
Girl!
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, she is.
Also, of course Amir was drunk. Of course he was.
Of course. So, the next person, Chris. You've played the game before, so you're kind of re-experiencing it. What'd you think?
100% was re-experiencing the game.
So what'd you think? Again.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's still as great as I remember. Oh my god, it's wonderful. And a lot of things actually tied into each other near the end, as they should. Judge!
Judge!
Hey.
Judge and Foxy are and there's Birdley in the background. And all of the supporters with heels, star heels and stuff.
Oh, that's a good one.
And look at the storyteller. He looks so nice.
Yeah. Keep
yeah,
going.
no, it's a great game.
Yeah. I loved it. As was mentioned in the beginning of the series, out of all of us, I'm the one that had the most recent experience. Well, fuck you. I'm going to continue anyway. I don't care if you close the book. Well, okay. Fine.
We'll
I'll continue after
the
this.
fact.
You know, Professor,
Because there's also something I want to say about
Okay.
the storyteller.
Story.
Oh, no
Indeed.
shit, Luke.
I know what you mean. It certainly was an enthralling adventure.
I wonder how Espella and the others back in Labyrinthia are getting on. I'd love to go back and see them. Although, I'd rather not have to be sucked into a book to get there.
Perhaps we should ask Carmine to come along with us.
Great!
Yeah, remember
So we were
Carmine?
recovered from all of his injuries. But he was a bit put out when he found out you'd already solved all the town's secrets, Professor.
He asked you to!
Well, we mustn't forget that we didn't solve them all by ourselves. We couldn't have done it without the help of our friends across the Atlantic.
I wonder what they're doing right now. Battling away
Somewhere in Japanifornia.
Gee, I wonder.
At any rate, we must make our own preparations.
For the next
There's a brand
game.
new case that requires our attention, and that means a brand new set of puzzles to be solved, my boy.
I'll pass on that,
Wait.
thanks.
Way to tease on 2 different games from 2 different series at the end of one game.
Hold on.
Double promotion.
I was waiting for this so hard.
Still in a holiday kind of mood. Perhaps your mind is as clouded as the English sky.
Come on a holiday with me, Edgeworth!
There it is.
Not really. If only the professor were here. I think at this point you've got to use that patented spell of yours, Nick.
Patented spell?
Oh, you know the spell.
Hello.
You know
Nick.
it.
Just when we think it's
Say
all
it.
good, you always use it to turn the
Say it.
tables.
Say it!
Ah, got it. I just have to close my eyes and say the magic word.
Say it.
Say it!
Need a witch's scepter for this one.
Save the chit-chat for later, right? I've almost missed that utterly annoying spell of yours. Fine, let's hear it then.
Of course you missed it.
Take a deep breath and give it all you've got.
Well, here goes.
Say it.
Objection!
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. Okay.
So now, do you want to get your thoughts out?
Well, you said
And
there
I'm not
was.
talking about Dark Law.
Well, you said you wanted to say something first.
Well, the fun fact when I found out, I think in the middle of an Indivisible stream, the storyteller's voice actor. This is the only role he's ever done.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
In fact, most of the voice acting was outcasted to British voice actors.
Oh.
With the exception of course, Phoenix and Maya.
Wow.
Also, I'm pretty sure Layton and Kemley have the same voice, but listen,
I would love to hear some of these voices in another game. I would absolutely love that.
I forget Dark Laws. I will check it right now, actually.
Well,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, you go on.
So, as was mentioned in the beginning of the series, out of all of us, I'm the one that most recently played it, to the, closest to when we started this. So, obviously, I had a little bit more knowledge of this than, well, you two. But, even so, there were so many twists and turns in this game, and so many things that, even playing it again so closely, still are just amazing. And the experience, of course, I say this every Let's Play. First of all, watching it is different from playing it. But playing it by yourself versus playing it in a Let's Play is also very, very different. And Chris, Pooja, you too, but I'm talking for the majority of the series. Chris, I'm really glad that you were able to come along on this with me, because it definitely
there was no way I wasn't going to replay this game again in some fashion.
Because it made the trials so much more lifelike, so much more lively, having 2 or 3 different perspectives on everything. It was and that's why, little teaser. That's why.
Why do you think yeah. Go on.
We're getting to the same conclusion. That's why I cannot wait for us to do the series on your channel, because
Group scenes are gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be
because we're gonna have 5 different perspectives that time, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dark Law's voice. So she did additional voices in Mass Effect 3 and Dragon Age Origins.
Huh. Any main thing to note? I guess not.
Okay, so like everything froze.
Oh, cool.
And so, yeah, I was like, what? And then
Any main casting to note?
She was female Imperial agent in the Old Republic.
Okay.
She was Mayneth in Xenoblade Chronicles.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
And
Wait, say the name again?
Mayneth.
Mayneth. No. I have to look that up later.
She was female Hawk in Dragon Age 2.
Good.
And she was Ciri in Witcher Hunt, The Witcher 3.
Okay.
Also, I guess she's a character in The Queen's Corgi, because I forgot that movie was a thing.
Well, she does good work. She does very good work. Honestly, at the beginning, hated the puzzles. As we got on, and I mellowed out a little bit, it definitely was watered down to make it easier for both sides of the coin there. I love the setting. I am a sucker for medieval and magic and everything like that.
I'm a sucker for it when I actually understand it. I am very fantasy knowledge light.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a sucker for this stuff, and I love the fact that we both came to the conclusion that it was mirroring the witch trial, or like the actual witch trials.
The Salem witch trials.
Yeah. So I guess my main point is this was a fantastic game, and even though it took a year and a half,
collab was fun, and also the collaborative effort of the game was fun.
Yeah. Pooja, you got something to say?
No, when you said it took a year and a half, I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good ending card.
Yeah. So
storyteller.
So for a little bit of reference, we are recording this on November 24th.
It'll probably be the new year by the time this comes out if Rob keeps spacing out the episodes properly.
Regardless, I want to say from the past in the future, one, thank you guys for joining us on this journey. I had a lot of fun with this one. And it showed because, we actually after a little bit of a break, we actually made the effort to keep on recording because we wanted to keep going, which is always a good sign for a game. Obviously, next will be Dual Destinies, but there is going to be a little bit of a break. I'm going to try to wrap up Blaze Blue and then focus on the rest of Phantom Hourglass. So if I get the urge to record Dual Destinies, you'll see that soon, but I'm going to try to stick to something. And in terms of everything else, I just wanted to wish you guys, for however near this comes out towards it, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you guys again, because we got plenty of other collabs.
Yes.
We will see you guys again soon.
I want to point out real quick that Edgeworth's voice in this game is the same as Barnum's.
Good.
And it is not the same voice that gets put to use later, much like Phoenix and Maya's voice. They are solely for this game's voice acting.
Right. So, come on, I had something. Just definitely join us for other series. If you liked this one, you're gonna like a lot of our other collab series because it's in the same vein as everything. And there will be 1 or 2 bonus episodes for this. There is some post-game kind of bonus stuff that we are going to go over, but much like the Hat in Time stuff, that's going to be kind of just sporadic and whenever we get to it. So before I start talking in circles again, because that's usually what happens at the end of these series, I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you guys for watching. And see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.